Good evening. I'd like to call to order the regular meeting of the City Council for Thursday, January 22nd, 2026. I'm Michael Higgins, Ward 6 City Councilor. Councilors that are present, some are participating via Zoom. Julie Daigle, Councilor Daigle, Councilor Gamache is in person, Councilor Hockman is here, Councilor Turco, Councilor Manning Martin, Councilor Welton, Councilor Rosignol, participating via Zoom, Council Daigle, and Council Corvo. Public participation to this meeting is provided in person and remotely via Zoom in accordance with Massachusetts general law. The Zoom link can be found on the city website. This meeting is also being televised and recorded by Peabody TV and by the City Council stenographer. Since we have councilors participating via Zoom, all votes will be a roll call vote tonight. Please join us for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, and liberty with justice for all.
Move approval of the record.
You heard the motion. It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle.
Yes.
Gamache.
Yes.
Hockman.
Yes.
Turco.
Yes.
Manning Martin.
Yes.
Welton.
Yes.
Rosignol.
Yes.
Corvo.
Yes.
Peach.
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 10-0.
Okay, thank you. All right, we will now move on to Section 4, a show cause hearing to determine the Class 2 motor vehicle license held by Christine Fisher, DBA PK Motors, 195 Washington Street, should be revoked following report of Fisher's conviction of money laundering conspiracy through her PK Motor Cars business. I will now turn over the meeting to the city solicitor. I'm sorry, I jumped the gun. City Council will read the notice. Thank you.
Notice is hereby given that the City Council of the City of Peabody will conduct a public hearing on Thursday evening, January 22nd, 2026, at 7:30 p.m. in the Frank L. Wigan Auditorium, City Hall, 24 Lowell Street, Peabody, Mass., and remotely via Zoom, for the purpose of hearing testimony to determine whether the Class 2 motor vehicle license of Christiane Fisher, DBA PK Motor Cars, 195 Washington Street, should be revoked relative to the U.S. Attorney's Office announcement that Ms. Fisher recently was convicted of money laundering conspiracy through her PK Motor Cars business. For remote participation using the Zoom platform, please visit www.peabody-ma.gov under City Calendar on the homepage or contact the City Clerk's office. Peabody City Council, Michael T. Higgins, City Council President.
Thank you. I will now turn over the hearing to City Solicitor Lashway.
Good evening. My name is Elizabeth Lashway. I'm an Assistant City Solicitor for the City of Peabody. Council President Higgins, may I proceed as the presiding officer?
Yes, please do so.
Thank you. I understand that Councilor Gamache has a motion to make with regard to correspondence that's been received.
Yes, thank you. Under suspension of the rules, I'd like to refer to item 8B and include this in this hearing. So moved.
Is that a motion to receive it? You heard the motion to receive item 8B.
At this time, I'd like to read this into the record. It says, oh, I'm sorry, this roll call.
Yeah, it's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle.
Yes.
Gamache.
Yes.
Hockman.
Yes.
Turco.
Yes.
Manning Martin.
Yes.
Welton.
Yes.
Rosignol.
Yes.
Corvo.
Yes.
Peach.
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 10-0.
Yes, if I may. This is a letter certified to the city clerk for the show cause hearing this evening. Dear Miss Allison M. Danforth, We are in receipt of your letter dated 12/29/2025, addressed to Christiane Fisher, doing business as PK Motor Cars, 195 Washington Street, Peabody, Mass. Under the advice of counsel, we are respectfully requesting that hearing be postponed until all my appeal rights are exhausted. I thank you for the understanding in this matter. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to contact Attorney Stephen Naiman, Law Offices of Stephen Naiman, 10 Tremont Street, 602, Boston, Mass.
Would the council like to entertain Ms. Fisher's request for continuance?
Councilor Gamache?
At this time, I'll make the motion to not entertain her request.
Any discussion on the motion? Seeing none? It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle,
Yes.
Gamache,
Yes.
Hockman,
Yes.
Turco,
Yes.
Manning Martin,
Yes.
Welton,
Yes.
Rozignol,
Yes.
Corriveau,
Yes.
Peach,
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 10-0.
Thank you. I'd like to proceed and ask if Ms. Christiane Fisher or her representative is present this evening. And Ms. Danforth, is she online? There's no one on, okay. Then we will proceed. I understand that Captain David Bonfanti is present and would like to make a statement.
There you go. Good evening. I know that you've all read that the decision from the U.S. Attorney, but I just want to give a quick synopsis. This investigation started back in 2016 with PK Motors. It was Homeland Security. We assisted through professional courtesy. In 2022, she was indicted on the conspiracy charges for money laundering. This is a very serious case because not only did they use the city of Peabody's, Washington Street's PK Motors, they were dealing drugs out of there, but also they used that money to purchase houses. They made a drug dealer a business partner who later bought a house in Linfield and using drug money funneled it through. These cars were also known to do drug trafficking throughout Essex County. It's unacceptable, it's a felony, and this kind of business shouldn't be operating in the city of Peabody.
Thank you. Is there anyone present this evening from the public who would like to speak in favor of revocation of the license? Is there anyone appearing virtually who would like to speak in favor of revocation of the license? Okay, no hands. Okay, is there anyone in person from the public who would like to speak in opposition to revocation? And is there anyone from the public who would like to speak virtually in opposition to revocation? No hands, okay. Would any of the city council members like to speak on this matter? Yes.
Yes, if there's no, anybody wishing to speak on this matter, I'd move to close this section of the meeting. So moved. I would like to make a motion at this time.
Would you like to close the hearing?
Yeah, I would like to close the hearing. Yeah, that's what I thought I said. Thank you.
Sure. You heard the motion. It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle,
Yes.
Gamache.
Yes.
Hockman,
Yes.
Turco,
Yes.
Manning Martin,
Yes.
Welton,
Yes.
Rozignol,
Yes.
Corriveau,
Yes.
Peach,
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 10-0.
Liz?
Yes.
Yes, at this time, I would like to make the motion. I move to revoke the Class II motor vehicle license held by Christiane Fisher doing business as PK Motor Cars at 195 Washington Street, based on the evidence presented about Ms. Fisher's conviction of money laundering conspiracy through her PK Motor Cars business. So moved.
You heard the motion from Council Gamache. It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle,
Yes.
Gamache,
Yes.
Hockman,
Yes.
Turco,
Yes.
Manning Martin,
Yes.
Welton,
Yes.
Rossignol,
Yes.
Corvo,
Yes.
Peach,
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 10-0.
All right, now we can move along to item hearing 4B, special permit request Simply Lawn Care Services LLC, 147 Summit Street, Suite 13B, RE office and shop space for landscaping and snow removal company, storage of equipment and materials consistent with zoning in the IP zoning district. I will now ask the city clerk to read the notice.
Notice is hereby given that the City Council of the City of Peabody, acting as the special permit granting authority, will conduct a public hearing on Thursday evening, January 22nd, 2026, at 7:30 p.m. in the Frank L. Wigan Auditorium, City Hall, 24 Lowell Street, Peabody, Mass., and remotely via Zoom on the application from Simply Lawn Care Services, LLC, 147 Summit Street, Suite 13B, Peabody, Mass., for a special permit requesting to allow office and shop space for landscaping and snow removal company, storage of equipment and materials consistent with zoning in the IP zoning district at 147 Summit Street, Suite 13B, Peabody, Mass., is filed in accordance with Sections 4.2.5, 6.1, and 15.7 of the Peabody zoning ordinance. For remote participation using Zoom platform, please visit www.peabody-ma.gov under City Calendar on the homepage or contact the City Clerk's office. Peabody City Council, Michael T. Higgins, City Council President.
I would like to invite the petitioner to come and speak, and please state your name and address for the record.
Can you hear me? Hi, my name is Brandon Muse. I'm the owner of Simply Lawn Care Services. I live at 60 Rantoul Street, Beverly, and our business is at 147 Summit Street, Peabody. We submitted this special permit application because we're looking to get a DBA for our business, and this is the first step in the process. We've been operating at the location for 3 years now, and we started our company in Peabody 5 years ago, so we're just looking for approval for this.
Thank you. Is there anyone in the auditorium that would like to come up and speak in favor of this permit request? Seeing none, is there anyone in the auditorium that would like to speak in opposition to this permit request? Seeing none. Is there anyone on Zoom that would like to speak in favor of this permit request? Seeing no hands up. Is there anyone on Zoom that would like to speak in opposition to this permit request? Seeing none. Councilor Welton?
Thank you, Council President Higgins. Thank you, my fellow councilors. I've had an opportunity to speak with the petitioner. As he mentioned, this business has been in operation for 5 years at this location. However, a special permit was not initially filed, so this is a cleanup to make sure that he's compliant. I had a chance to visit the location. What he's requesting is in line with the current operation. There's no additional trucks that will be brought on. There's no increase in the size or scope of the operation that is there. The departmental response includes 2 conditions that I've shared with the petitioner that he's amenable to ensure are addressed as conditions of this special permit. And that would be from the Health Department requesting that the applicant should provide a nuisance prevention plan to address potential for odors and pest activity from organic materials and provide information about how long materials will remain on site. So both a rodent mitigation plan and then also a plan to address potential odors as well. Additionally, there's a request from the Conservation Commission that any items stored outdoors should be protected as necessary. Any snow removal or any other chemicals for lawn care, that sort of thing. And the petitioner has assured me that those are currently stored and covered and will continue to remain stored and covered. Just to clarify for the council, the operation isn't storing debris, grass clippings, that sort of thing. They have a mechanism in place to remove that and dispose of them accordingly. So this will just continue to be an operation for the storage of the equipment and for an office area. Again, they have been operating for a number of years, so the request tonight is to ensure their compliance under the special permit process. So happy to entertain any questions from my fellow councilors or address them to the petitioner as well.
Thank you, Councilor Welton. Councilor Hockman.
Thank you, Mr. President. Through you to the petitioner. In your petition, you indicate the business hours of operation. The office is Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then it says shop yard, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. But it doesn't say the days of the week for the shop and yard. Is that also Monday through Friday?
Yes, it is Monday through Friday.
Through the president to petitioner. So with the exception of the snow emergency events, there won't be any operation at this site Saturday or Sunday?
Occasionally on Saturday, only by emergency. Apologies if I forgot to include that.
Thank you.
Councilor Welton.
Thank you, Mr. President. Through you to Councilor Hockman, I think maybe it'd be helpful if we had that added as a condition that Monday through Friday, again, it was 7 to 7 or 8 to 4. I apologize on that. Do you mind answering that, Brandon? Yeah, so the office is 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and the shop space is 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. Saturday, though, they know they're not allowed to start until I believe it's 9 a.m. and they have to stop by, I believe, 6 p.m. It's by the city ordinance laws. Perfect. We'll make sure that's also included in the conditions as well. Thank you.
Would any other councilors like to comment? Oh, Councilor Turco.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. President, through you to Councilor Welton. So just to clean it up, could we just make it Monday through Friday with the hours listed, and then Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. will just be added as within the permit, and no Sunday operation? Perfect. Thank you.
Any other councilors? Anyone on Zoom? No. Councilor Welton.
Thank you, Council President Higgins. Move to close public hearing.
You heard the motion. It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle,
Yes.
Gamache,
Yes.
Hockman,
Yes.
Turco,
Yes.
Manny Martin.
Yes.
Welton,
Yes.
Rozignol,
Yes.
Corriveau,
Yes.
Peach,
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 10-0.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Hold on. We got to vote on it.
Councilor Welton.
Thank you, Council President. I would move to approve the special permit request for Simply Lawn Care Services at 147 Summit Street, Suite 13B, Peabody, Massachusetts, to allow for office and shop space for a landscaping and snow removal company, where storage of the equipment and materials consistent with zoning in the IP zoning district at 147 Summit Street, Suite 13B, Peabody, Mass., as filed in accordance with Section 4.2.5, 6.1, and 15.7 of the Peabody zoning ordinance, with the following conditions. Per the Health Department, that the applicant shall provide a nuisance prevention plan to address for potential odors and pest activity from organic materials, and provide information about how long materials will remain on site. And also from the Conservation Commission, that there is a requirement for any stored items outside shall be protected as necessary. Lastly, the hours of operation shall be office operation from 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock, Monday through Friday, and yard operation hours from 7 to 7, Monday through Friday, with Saturday hours from 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock, no hours on Sunday. So moved.
Thank you, Councilor Welton. You heard the motion. It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle,
Yes.
Gamache.
Yes.
Hockman.
Yes.
Turco.
Yes.
Manning Martin.
Yes.
Welton.
Yes.
Rossignol.
Yes.
Corriveau.
Yes.
Peach.
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 10-0.
All right. Congratulations from me for the second time. Thank you. Councilor Peach.
Thank you, Mr. President. Referring to late 2 for the special permit on 4C, I'd like to make a motion under suspension of the rules to receive and accept the request from the petitioner to continue until February 22nd. So moved.
Thank you, Councilor Peach. You heard the motion. It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle,
Yes.
Gamache.
Yes.
Hockman.
Yes.
Turco.
Yes.
Manning Martin.
Yes.
Welton. Rossignol.
Yes.
Corriveau.
Yes.
Peach.
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 10-0.
Thank you. We will now move on to hearing 4D, entertainment license, Sisters Inc., DBA Full Circle Diner, 136 Newbury Street. Live and non-live entertainment continued from January 8th. I will ask the clerk to read the notice.
Notice is hereby given that the City Council of the City of Peabody will conduct a public hearing on Thursday evening, January 22nd at 7:30 p.m. in the Frank L. Wigan Auditorium, City Hall, 24 Lowell Street, Peabody, Mass., and remotely via Zoom on the application from Sisters Inc., DBA Full Circle Diner, 136 Newbury Street, Peabody, Mass., requesting an entertainment license for the use of non-live entertainment, specifically television, internet radio, and live entertainment, specifically three-piece band for listening and dancing with up to 4 instruments, 3 performers, and a maximum of 2 amps at said 136 Newbury Street, Peabody, Mass. For remote participation using the Zoom platform, please visit www.peabody-ma.gov under City Calendar on the homepage or contact the City Clerk's office. Peabody City Council, Councilor Michael T. Higgins, City Council President.
Thank you. And would the petitioner like to state her name and address and tell us a little bit about what you want to do with this entertainment license?
Hi, everyone. Penny Christopher, 136 Newbury Street, Peabody.
If you could just give us a description of what you're looking to do with
Oh, I'm
this
sorry.
license.
I just opened a diner like 3 months ago, and I would like to do private parties and a live entertainment on a Saturday or Friday on a Saturday night. So my hours are short. Just I would like to have the license till 12 o'clock, 12:30 when I have the entertainment nights.
Is there anyone in the auditorium that'd like to come to the podium and speak in favor of this license request? Seeing none, is there anyone in the auditorium that would like to come forward and speak in opposition to this license request? Seeing none. Is there anyone on Zoom who would like to speak in favor of this license request? No. Is there anyone on Zoom that would like to speak in opposition to this license request? No. Okay. Councilor Gamache.
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. We continue this hearing because there was a couple of discrepancies on the application. She had a couple of occupancy permit numbers that weren't, one was 97, one was 75. The correct number is 75, which has been corrected. And I also want to, in the package, I had a previous license, an entertainment license for the Grecian Diner. It's in the package this evening. This is almost exactly to what she wants. She's agreed to the, Friday or Saturday night, no more than 2 in a month. She really doesn't have planned more than a few, but she just wants to be able to do it on special occasions, whether it be somebody having a birthday party or something like that. She still plans on being open from 7 to 3 for dinners and meals, but from 9 to 12:30, she'd like to have an entertainment license. And that license, as in the application, is specifically a 3-piece band for listening and dancing with up to 4 instruments, 3 performers, and a maximum of 2 amps, 130 at said address. If you've gone to the place, there's plenty of room on the back area of that after you come in. I have no objections to this. She's run a good business with not only Full Circle so far, but the Cuisine restaurant next door, so I would open it up to the council if there's any questions. Thank you.
Any councilors have any questions? Seeing none. Okay. Councilor Gamache.
Move to close the public hearing.
Before I ask for a roll call vote, I just want to announce that one of our councilors dropped offline on Zoom. Councilor Corvo will not be voting on this one. You heard the motion. It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle.
Yes.
Gamache.
Yes.
Hockman.
Yes.
Turco.
Yes.
Manning Martin.
Yes.
Welton.
Yes.
Rozignol.
Yes.
Peach.
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 9-0.
Councilor Gamache.
Thank you, Mr. President. At this time, I move on the application from Sisters, Inc., doing business as Full Circle Diner, 136 Newbury Street, Peabody, Mass., requesting an entertainment license for the use of non-live entertainment, specifically television, internet radio, and live entertainment, specifically 3-piece band for listening and dancing with up to 4 instruments, 3 performers, and a maximum of 2 amps at said 136 Newbury Street. And with that, I would also like the conditions as follows. Condition number 1, non-live entertainment hours will be Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 12:30 a.m. Live entertainment will be, item 2, live entertainment will be allowed at a maximum of 2 nights per month, only on a Friday or Saturday. All live entertainment will cease at 12:30 a.m. Live entertainment will consist of 3-piece band for listening and dancing with up to 4 instruments, 3 performers, and a maximum of 2 amps. So moved.
You heard the motion. It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle.
Yes.
Gamache.
Yes.
Hockman.
Yes.
Turco.
Yes.
Manning Martin.
Yes.
Welton.
Yes.
Rozignol.
Yes.
Peach.
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 9-0.
Congratulations. Thank you. Okay. Now moving on to hearing 4E. Councilor Gamache.
Yes, at this time, I move to continue this. He has not got his papers in order from the questions that were asked for by Community Development. I have told him that I need all that information completed by February 19th so we can have it in the February 26th meeting. So moved.
Do any councilors have any comments? Seeing none? It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle.
Yes.
Gamache.
Yes.
Hockman.
Yes.
Turco.
Yes.
Manning Martin.
Yes.
Welton.
Yes.
Rozignol.
Yes.
Peach.
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 9-0.
Thank you. We'll be moving on to motions, orders, and resolutions. Councilor Daigle?
No motions, Mr. President, but thank you everyone for your patience with me being virtual. I'm in Boston at a conference for work, so thank you.
Thank you, Councilor Daigle, and thank you for joining via Zoom. Councilor Gamache?
Yes, under suspension of rules, I'd like to go to item 7C, and this is a list of appointments by His Honor the Mayor, and I will submit the following. Kevin Kelly, 8 Ohio Street, Wilmington, Assistant Director of Public Services, term to expire 12/31/26, one-year term. Julie Peabody, 22 Benevento Circle, Zoning Board of Appeals, alternate, 12/31/26, one-year term. Kevin Donovan, 151 Lowell Street, Cable Commission, term to expire 12/31/2027. That is a two-year term. Christopher Morphus, 14 Kittredge Street, City Collector, 12/31/26, one-year term. Colleen Ruffing, 11 Peterson Road, Community Development Authority. This is a mayoral appointment. One-year term, expires 12/31/26. William Woods, 4 Baldwin Street, Community Development, again, a mayor's authority. One-year term, ending 12/31/26. Erica Barrett, 16 Cedar Grove Ave, Commission on Disability. Term to expire 12/31/2026, one-year term. Robert Caldwell, 52 Catherine Drive, Commission on Disability, 12/31/26, one-year term. Mark Menard, 23 Pocahontas Drive, Commission on Disability, term to expire 12/31/26, one-year term. Michael Rizzo Jr., 40 Samoset Road, Community Preservation Committee, expires 12/31/26, one-year term. Darren Kelly, 746 Real Lowell Street, Community Preservation Committee, term to expire 12/31/2026, one-year term. Peter McGinn, 8 Park Street, Community Preservation Committee, term to expire 12/31/26, one-year term. Richard St. Pierre, 25 Linfield Street, Community Preservation Committee, 12/31/26, expiration date, one-year term. Andrew Metropolis, 5 Dane Street, Community Preservation Committee, 12/31/26, expiration, one-year term. Edward Neary, 54 Linden Road, Community Preservation Committee, 12/31/26, expiration, one-year term. Joel Brenner, 5 Alexander Street, Community Preservation Committee, term to expire 12/31/26, one-year term. Arthur Athis, 26 Linfield Street, Conservation Commission, term to expire 12/31/26, one-year term. Len Rowland, 53 Nancy Ave, Conservation Commission, term to expire 12/31/26, one-year term. Michael Vivaldi, 24 Osborne Street, Conservation Commission, term to expire 12/31/26, one-year term. Amanda Green, 18 Roosevelt Ave, Conservation Commission, term to expire 12/31/26, one-year term. Bruce Comack, 8 Benevento Circle, Conservation Commission, 12/31/26, term to expire, one-year term. Brian Cassidy, 16 Pearl Street, Conservation Commission, 12/31/26, expiration, one-year term. John Sacramone, 15 Brentwood Drive, Council on Aging, term to expire 12/31/26, one-year term. Joanne Roden, 27 Calumet Street, Farm Manager, term to expire 12/31/26, one-year term. Sheila D'Ambrosio, 7 Clinton Road, Historical Commission, term to expire 12/31/26, one-year term. Bertha Germano, 26 Aborn Street, Housing Authority, 12/31/27, expiration date, two-year term. I already did Mark. Okay. Mark Menard, 23 Pocahontas Drive, Local Building Inspector, 12/31/26, expiration, one-year term. Daniel Terranzoni, 35 MacArthur Circle, Local Building Inspector, term to expire 12/31/26, one-year term. Peter Benavides, 200 Linfield Street, Network Administrator Database Specialist, term to expire 12/31/26, one-year term. Brian Grant, 10 South Street, Superintendent of Parks and Forestry, term to expire 12/31/26, one-year term. Daniel Doucette, 3 Essex Green Lane, Purchasing Agent, term to expire 12/31/26, one-year term. James A. Collins, 18 Jeffrey Street, Sealer of Weights and Measures, term to expire 12/31/26, one-year term. Ross Titlebaum, 1 Demetrius Circle, Treasurer, term to expire 12/31/26, one-year term. Edward Lamazny III, 13 Raymond Circle, Retirement Board, term to expire 12/31/27, it's a two-year term. Stephen J. Patton, 4 Clinton Road, Veterans Agent, 6-year term, to expire 12/31/26. Is that correct? No, it's a 6-year term. It should expire in 31, I believe. It's a 6-year term, and it's listed as 12/31/26. It should go to 31. Do we hold this and give it back to the mayor for a proper date?
Council, I believe it's an error, and I think it's a one-year term.
Okay, I'll accept that as a one-year term. If it's a wrong date, then the mayor can resubmit it for a correct date. So moved.
Council Manning Martin?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. David, you dove right in and started reading before I could make my remarks. All these appointments appear to be all reappointments. They're all stellar individuals. And I thank all of them for their volunteering and service. They all do a fine job. And these positions are really what keep the city moving. They handle a lot of important information. And my issue is not the reappointment of these individuals, but it is our council rules, I believe, call for any communications from the mayor to be accepted first and then referred to the next meeting. So I would like us to get back to honoring our council rules. And in this occasion, having noted that there's an error here, that it's down as a 6-year term, and if we had just accepted it, we would have been able to review it all and have those corrections and done this appropriately. So the mayor's communications are not, it should have been accepted under suspension of the rules. It wasn't done under suspension of the rules, and I would like to get back to our rules, and that would include a lot of late communications. This is January, it's a brand new year, and we're right back to getting too many late communications on our desk or sent hours before the meeting, and that's really no way to conduct the people's business. You're not prepared with the information that you need to make a sound decision. That is my opinion. So that being said, in addition, my concerns are all these terms expire 12/31/26, which would indicate to me that any work that they did this month, which I know the Concom had a marathon meeting, again, a great group of people that do phenomenal work. They had like a 5-6 hour meeting last week. And I lasted about maybe 3 to 4 of those hours, so God bless them. They had a lot on their agenda. But, so my question is, are these appointments good when they expire so that they can work beyond the expiration date? That is my question. I don't know the answer to that. I would make the assumption that they're good until they're replaced or somebody else is reappointed in that position. So all of these are expired. There has been work done by boards during their expiration, so I do have that question. We really should be getting these reappointments prior to their expiration, so that we don't have situations where we may question whether all the work that they've done is valid or could be questioned or appealed. So, all that being said, this should have been received under suspension of the rules, of which I would have objected. Again, we really need to get back to following the council rules so that we can all be prepared and have accurate information in front of us so that we can conduct the people's business orderly and informed. So I will not be voting in favor or against this. However, it was not properly received. It was not done under suspension of the rules. Thank you.
Councilor Welton?
Thank you, Council President Higgins. Through you to Clerk Danforth, do you happen to have any clarification on that? If some of these appointments have already expired, it looks like Councilor Gamache might have some insight as well. Thank you.
I believe that, Councilor, that the appointments are good until they're renewed. I think oftentimes people continue to work, but that would be a legal question.
Thank you. I guess through you, Council President, to Councilor Gamache, looks like you might have some information as well.
I'm just going to refer back to a situation that we had, I believe it was in the 90s. Pete Terigian was the mayor, and there was an appointment for an individual who he knew he couldn't get approval for through the council. And it's the mayor's ability to have a holdover appointment that does not need council approval until he decides what he's going to do. So we can ask for a legal opinion on this, but it's my understanding that a carryover is at the whim of the mayor, and he necessarily doesn't have to fill a position under council authority, and it can be considered a carryover. But let's ask for a legal opinion, because I'm just referring back 30 years ago. So, but that's what happened years ago, that it was, he knew he couldn't get an approval for a director, and he carried it over, and he carried it over. And I think it went on for over a year. So that's only my opinion. I'm throwing out there as information. If Councilor Manning wants me to withdraw the motion, I'll withdraw the motion and move this for the next meeting. I have no problem doing that, Councilor.
Thank you, Councilor Gamache. Councilor Manning Martin?
Thank you. I appreciate that, Councilor Gamache. And again, you were so quick to start reading them. I felt actually bad because it was a lot of work that you had read them all. But I do appreciate that, and I think it would be the sound thing to do since we have all these questions abound. I would appreciate that.
I withdraw the motion. So move.
Yeah, is the motion to receive it and then to refer it to?
Motion to receive, refer to the next meeting. Thank you.
You heard the motion. It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle?
Yes.
Gamache?
Yes.
Hockman?
Yes.
Turco?
Yes.
Manning Martin?
Yes.
Welton?
Yes.
Rozignol?
Yes.
Teach?
Yes.
Higgins?
Yes.
Motion carries 9-0.
Councilor Gamache?
Yes, under suspension of the rules, I have a quick question for the city clerk. Item 9B, presentation of petitions, memorials, and remonstrances. 9B, Class 2 motor vehicle license transfer. Do we still have to have a hearing on that? Yes, set up a hearing. So moved.
You heard the motion. It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle?
Yes.
Gamache?
Yes.
Hockman?
Yes.
Turco?
Yes.
Manning Martin?
Yes.
Welton?
Yes.
Rozignol?
Yes.
Peach?
Yes.
Higgins?
Yes.
Motion carries 9-0.
Councilor Gamache?
Yes, this is just put out there for the residents that may be watching. We had our first snowstorm on Martin Luther King Day, and as a ward council, I've received several calls concerning non-shoveled sidewalks, and I try to explain to the individual that the ordinance pertaining to sidewalk shoveling is basically the downtown business area. It doesn't really preclude outside of the district as far as an ordinance is concerned. But I would please ask that any people who own property with sidewalks near a school area or near a bus stop to please have the courtesy and shovel those. And it's going to be a tough storm, so if there's any complaints, you can call the ward councilors. Well, you can call me. I'm not going to put my neck out for the rest of the ward councilors because they get plenty of calls. But I just want them to be prepared that it's going to be a long-duration storm, and the crews will be out there to the best of their ability. And it's a duration storm, which means there's hours of work that's involved where they cannot work over a certain amount of hours. So the city workers will have probably limited hours after they reach their peak. Contractors, as long as they have a half-an-hour break, they're allowed to continue on. So I just wanted to throw that out there and let the people know that's on TV to keep an eye open and do their sidewalks and be safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilor Gamache. Councilor Hockman.
No motions tonight, Mr. President.
Thank you, Councilor. Councilor Turco.
Thank you, Mr. President. Just one quick thing through you to the clerk. If we could we schedule a meeting for the first meeting in March, possibly for the Social Services Division to come before us and just give an update on progress update throughout the year. And that since it's a newly minted department. Is that clear enough for you, or do you need any more clarity? I could speak to Sarah Grinnell and Sandy and give them more specifics of what I'm looking for, but just to schedule it sometime in March.
We don't believe there's anything in the committee, so could you make that as a motion?
Yeah, okay, so I'll make a motion to refer the discussion of status update for the City Social Services Division and to include services. I believe also included in that is the new what's the place at the Higgins we just set up for the kids?
Resource Center.
The new resource center at the Higgins Middle School that was recently just set up, I believe, is also done through that department. Any discussion on that and discussion of financial appropriations so far throughout this year. So moved.
Okay, do any councilors have any comment on the motion? Anyone on Zoom? Seeing none? It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle.
Yes.
Gamache.
Yes.
Hockman.
Yes.
Turco.
Yes.
Manning Martin.
Yes.
Welton.
Yes.
Rozignol.
Yes.
Peach.
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 9-0.
Councilor Turco.
No further motions, Mr. President.
Thank you, Councilor. Councilor Manning Martin.
No motions. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Councilor. Councilor Weldon.
Thank you, Councilor Higgins. Under suspension of the rules, move to receive item 9C. And are we scheduling hearings for renewals for vehicle licenses? No, not. Okay, so move to receive and approve all papers being in order. So moved.
Thank you, Councilor. You've heard the motion. It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle.
Yes.
Gamache.
Yes.
Hockman.
Yes.
Turco.
Yes.
Manning Martin.
Yes.
Welton.
Yes.
Rozignol.
Yes.
Peach.
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 9-0.
Councilor Welton.
Thank you, President Higgins. Just two more quick things. First, I just want a reminder for any new business owners, just to clarify, signing of a lease is quite different from a business permit. So just as a reminder that there is a special permit application process. It can be lengthy. We understand that people want to open up and get the business right away. We do have a procedure in place, so I know that we've had a couple of businesses that were a little uncertain of that. I guess I would make an appeal to any landlords or business owners that are subletting the area to not infer that you can open a business just by signing a lease. I think that would be helpful for all of the council not to have to continually explain that. So just a little public service announcement, I guess. And then following on Councilor Gamache's recommendation, looks like we're going to get a good amount of snow. If you can certainly keep an eye out for some of your elderly neighbors or neighbors that might have some mobility issues and pitch in where you can. That would definitely be helpful because I know we're looking to get a lot of snow. Hopefully everybody stays safe and warm, and that's it for me. Thanks.
Thank you, Councilor Welton. Councilor Rossignol.
Thank you, Mr. President. Under suspension of the rules, move to receive late 1. And on that motion, I know Councilor Manning Martin, usually I am in complete agreement with you as far as not accepting late 1 or late communications. This was actually put forth by myself. And the reason being is because I have a number of motions that I'm going to make in about 2 seconds. And some of the motions pertain to late 1. Just to give you a little background of what late 1 is, there was a business that did not renew their license, and per the council's motion back in '25, we made a fee structure that you have to pay a penalty for not doing what you're supposed to and submitting your renewal. And a business did not do that. So I wanted to educate the new councilors of the process that we decided to fine businesses for not putting their paperwork in on time for renewal. So that's for the reason for late 1. So my first motion is just to receive late 1. So moved.
You heard the motion to receive item late 1. It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle.
Yes.
Gamache.
Yes.
Hockman.
Yes.
Turco.
Yes.
Manning Martin.
Yes.
Welton.
Yes.
Rossignol.
Yes.
Peach.
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 9-0.
Councilor Rossignol.
Thank you, Mr. President. So if you look at late 1, we fined Sir Charles Limousine $300 that for some reason the building commissioner decided to write off, which I have a significant issue with. Our job is to make sure everybody kind of follows the rules, and the fact that a department head decided not to, I want rationale for that. So my first motion is to request the building commissioner to give the council reason and rationale for dismissal or cancellation of fines set forth by this council and his own department for non-renewal of license in the amount of close to $900 for Sir Charles Limousine services. So moved.
Any comments on the motion? Councilor Manning Martin.
Yes, I commend you, Councilor Rossignol, for bringing attention to this. We just had a show cause hearing for someone who was indicted for, crazy. Or not indicted, excuse me, convicted of major felonies. And they had to come before us, not the building commissioner, in order to have their license revoked. So I appreciate where you're going with this. I'd like to know how he would have superseded the council's authority and motion. So I commend you for this. Thank you.
Any other comments? Seeing none, it's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle.
Yes.
Gamache.
Yes.
Hockman.
Yes.
Turco.
Yes.
Manning Martin.
Yes.
Welton.
Yes.
Rossignol.
Yes.
Peach.
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 9-0.
Councilor Rossignol.
Thank you, Mr. President. Under suspension, motion to request the building commissioner to give the council reasons why said business was allowed to operate the entirety of last year without paying fines and without a license. So moved.
You heard the motion. It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle.
Yes.
Gamache.
Yes.
Hockman.
Yes.
Turco.
Yes.
Manning Martin.
Yes.
Welton.
Yes.
Rossignol.
Yes.
Peach.
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 9-0.
Councilor Rossignol.
Thank you, Mr. President. Motion to request the city clerk not renew Sir Charles Limousine license for 2026 until all back fines are paid, and request the building department assure business is not in operation until new license is issued. So moved.
You heard the motion. It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle.
Yes.
Gamache.
Yes.
Hockman.
Yes.
Turco.
Yes.
Manning Martin.
Yes.
Welton.
Yes.
Rozignol.
Yes.
Peach.
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 9-0.
Councilor Rozignol.
Thank you, Mr. President. Motion to request the building department apprise the council of any and all other fees that the building department has withdrawn or canceled for the year of 2025. So moved.
You heard the motion. It's a roll call vote. Oh, excuse me. Councilor Gamache.
On the motion, is that exempting any legal, sometimes they go across the street to the court and that the judge will say, "No, you're just looking for what the department itself on their own withdrew." Okay.
Correct.
Thank you. Thank you.
Any other comments? All right, you heard the motion. It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle.
Yes.
Gamache.
Yes.
Hockman.
Yes.
Turco.
Yes.
Manning Martin.
Yes.
Welton.
Yes.
Rozignol.
Yes.
Peach.
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 9-0.
Councilor Rozignol.
Thank you, Mr. President. Request the building commissioner respond to said request prior to our next meeting on 2/12. So moved.
You heard the motion. It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle.
Yes.
Gamache.
Yes.
Hockman.
Yes.
Turco.
Yes.
Manning Martin.
Yes.
Welton.
Yes.
Rozignol.
Yes.
Peach.
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 9-0.
Councilor Rozignol.
Thank you, Mr. President. Under suspension of the rules, move to take item A and send back to the building commissioner due to lack of parking requirements. Per our ordinance, owners need to own the parking property as well as the property of business. So moved.
Councilor Turco.
Through you to Councilor Rosa, you said item A. Did you mean 8A?
8A.
Okay, on that, I want you to be aware that of the constructive approval issue. You know, if we don't schedule this for a hearing within 65 days of the date of receipt by the clerk, then it's constructively approved. So that leaves us 42 days. So could you, in that motion, express the urgency to get that back to us so that we can reschedule a hearing so that it doesn't run into constructive approval? I don't know how you want to word that, but I just want people to be aware that we have 6 weeks from today to schedule that hearing. And if this doesn't come back to us in a timely fashion, then it would be constructively approved.
Councilor Gamache.
Yeah, if I may, to Council Turco, by him removing this from the agenda, then we don't have it legally before us. So I don't think that starts the clock until we open it up, until we advertise. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm not sure if that's the intent. He's withdrawing that and sending it back to we're not actually receiving it. We're sending it back for a proper adjudication from the building inspector. So it wouldn't start the clock until it's actually accepted by us and sent for special permit hearing. That's what I believe would take place. Maybe the clerk can answer that.
Councilor Rozignol.
Through the president to Councilor Gamache, that's exactly my intent. That's why I didn't want to receive it, because I don't think it's properly before us. It shouldn't even be here because they don't meet our ordinance requirements, because in order for them to get a building permit, they had to have a parking, proper parking. They did that, but by going through a third party, which is not part of the ordinance, you have to actually own the property that you're going to have your parking spaces for your business. So to me, it shouldn't even be here, to be perfectly honest with you.
Any other councils like to comment? Council Manning Martin.
Yes, if we could hear from the clerk regarding her take on when the clock starts ticking for constructive approval, that would be helpful. Thank you.
Councilor, it's my understanding that the clock starts ticking as soon as I timestamp the special permit, which is January 7th.
Yes, and I would agree with that. Thank you.
So I'd like to amend my motion to expedite this through the building commissioner and have a response back to us no later than our next meeting on 2/12. I still don't feel comfortable receiving it because I don't think it's properly before us, but that gives him a 3-week window that we could then have a hearing our following meeting.
Councilor Turco.
Through you to Councilor Rosen, I don't think we're receiving it. We're just doing the same. We're still not receiving it. We're just sending it back to him with the notice that we need to have it back in a timely fashion. That's all.
So basically, I'm just adding a time frame to
Okay,
it, which
thank
is
you.
2/12, yes.
Thank you.
So moved.
You heard the motion. It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle.
Yes.
Gamache.
Yes.
Hockman.
Yes.
Turco.
Yes.
Manning Martin.
Yes.
Welton.
Yes.
Rozignol.
Yes.
Peach.
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 9-0.
Councilor Rozignol.
Thank you, Mr. President. Under suspension of the rules, motion to receive item 9A, Gallinero, 89 Main Street, and set up a public hearing. So moved.
You heard the motion. It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle.
Yes.
Gamache.
Yes.
Hockman.
Yes.
Turco.
Yes.
Manning Martin. Welton.
Yes.
Rozignol.
Yes.
Peach.
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 9-0.
Councilor Rozignol.
Thank you, Mr. President. Under suspension of the rules, motion to hold Greg's Mediterranean Restaurant, 122R, entertainment license pending our response from item 8A from the building commissioner. So moved.
You heard the motion. It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle.
Yes.
Gamache.
Yes.
Hockman.
Yes.
Turco.
Yes.
Manning Martin.
Yes.
Welton.
Yes.
Rozignol.
Yes.
Peach.
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 9-0.
Councilor Rozignol.
Thank you, Mr. President. Make a motion to have the city solicitor review the city's application process for city-owned land and the flow chart from 41798 and advise for best practice to comply with State Chapter 30B. So moved.
Any discussion on the motion? You heard the motion. It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle.
Yes.
Gamache.
Yes.
Hockman.
Yes.
Turco.
Yes.
Manning Martin.
Yes.
Welton.
Yes.
Rozignol.
Yes.
Peach.
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 9-0.
Councilor Rozignol.
No further motions.
Thank you, Councilor. Councilor Peach.
Thank you, Mr. President. Under suspension of the rules and for the sake of time, I move to receive items 7A and B and refer to finding. Yeah, so moved.
You heard the motion. It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle.
Yes.
Gamache.
Yes.
Hockman.
Yes.
Turco.
Yes.
Manning Martin.
Yes.
Welton. Rozignol.
Yes.
Peach.
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 9-0.
Councilor Peach.
Thank you, Mr. President. Through you to the clerk, is it just 9D and C that are left?
That's correct.
Okay. Under suspension of the rules, move to receive and approve all papers being in order. Item 9D, entertainment license for Azorian Brotherhood of the Divine Holy Ghost at 20 Holly Street. So moved.
Any discussion? Seeing none. You heard the motion. It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle.
Yes.
Gamache.
Yes.
Hockman.
Yes.
Turco.
Yes.
Manning Martin. Welton.
Yes.
Rozignol.
Yes.
Peach.
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 9-0.
Councilor Peach.
Thank you, Mr. President. Under suspension of the rules, move to receive and approve all papers being in order. General license, outdoor dining, Azorian Brotherhood of the Divine Holy Ghost, 20 Howley Street. So moved.
You heard the motion. It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle.
Yes.
Gamache.
Yes.
Hockman.
Yes.
Turco.
Yes.
Manning Martin,
Yes.
Welton,
Yes.
Rozignol,
Yes.
Peach,
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 9-0.
Counselor Peach?
Thank you, Mr. President. I do have one further motion this evening. I'd like to move to amend section 19-94, parking prohibited on certain streets, by adding no parking on either side on Sabino Farm Road, starting at number 27, continuing on to the dead end. So moved.
Any discussion on the motion? Seeing none? It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle,
Yes.
Gamache.
Yes.
Bachmann.
Yes.
Turco.
Yes.
Manning Martin, Welton.
Yes.
Rozignol.
Yes.
Peach,
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 9-0.
Counselor Peach?
Thank you, Mr. President. I do have one further motion. I'd like to make a motion to have DPS replace the dead end sign on Sabino Farm Road. I'm heading in the same direction where we just moved to amend the ordinance. It's very old, it's very high up, and it's very hard to see. I didn't even notice it was there. If we could replace it, we've had a lot of cars driving down and seeing that there's no outlet there. And it's a very tight turnaround, therefore the no parking. So moved.
You heard the motion. It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle,
Yes.
Gamache.
Yes.
Bachmann.
Yes.
Turco.
Yes.
Manning Martin, Welton.
Yes.
Rozignol.
Yes.
Peach,
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 9-0.
Counselor Peach?
No further motions. Thank you.
Thank you. I would just reiterate a quick comment about the snow removal that happened during the first storm. I'd like to thank the DPS department for doing such a stand-up job, I'm hopeful that people can, help them out this coming storm. Watch out for your neighbors. Try to keep your cars off the streets to make the job easier for our DPS folks that work multiple hours throughout the night to prepare the roads for us so we can travel. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
You heard the motion. It's a roll call vote.
Councilors Daigle,
Yes.
Gamache.
Yes.
Bachmann.
Yes.
Turco.
Yes.
Manning Martin.
Yes.
Welton.
Yes.
Rozignol.
Yes.
Peach,
Yes.
Higgins.
Yes.
Motion carries 9-0. That's a day.